Here we have it. Lower bracket final. Who's gonna go home with a bronze medal and who will challenge Happy in the grand final? Foggy just defeated by the Emperor. But this must feel like, even if he got so close, this must feel somewhat good to have a 2-3 only taking the lead and being so strong and so stable with 1 or 2 small exceptions. Blade so far, he has defeated Hawk, was then defeated by Happy, but got his revenge yesterday over Axelord and making it into this final 3. Now he's facing a different beast. He has defeated Hawk, yes, he has defeated the elite of Europe. But what about the Night Elves? How good is he against this matchup? 56% say the stats. Against Foggy, only 20. Alright. He had a day to prepare. And now it's a new best of 5. We start on Terran Stand.
Thank you, Shantor, for the 100 bits. Zenobi7 with a sub and Falenda with a 4-month resub. So what heroes are we gonna see? The norm is Warden versus MK. Anything else is really unusual actually nowadays.
Archmage.
Oh, wow.
Archmage Warden. I was about to say, how good is Blade with the Mountain King and how does he feel with the Mountain King? I don't see him play that often. Like, MK opening for Blade? I can't recall that. So Archmage it is.
Shouldn't that be in the toolbox of all the humans nowadays, though? Against Night Elf?
Blade is different, man. Blade is very different.
Especially on Netties, it has been meta for a really long time, pioneered by TH and Infi. And that is who pretty much everyone models themselves after. Perhaps Blade, the one exception. Speaking of Netties, Blade is really active there as well. Currently in the top 15 of rankings. Wait a minute. Oh, is he going with the AM Instant Expo? It looks like he is. This is not a strategy normally expected anymore. AM with the Expo creep and going for it right away. Shadow Priest stolen, by the way, by Blade. He can't steal any of the creeps. Those will all go to Foggy. Yes.
Okay. That wasn't the perfect creep. He didn't kill all 5 creeps with the 1 fan of knife, but it was good and fast. Pendant of energy for this Archmage. Invo potion for the Warden. This can be a disaster if you get a mana potion here and then just harass this. Foggy is going super aggressive as well. Wants revenge for the stolen Shadow Priest.
Nice. Peasant block, I was about to say. Okay, here comes the Warden. How much can she do? Blade does not have the resources quite yet. Oh, nice little save for a second on the Shadow Priest. Commits the Invul potion already. He had the Shadow Priest anyways. He didn't need to use the Invul for that. He wants to get more peasants instead. Gets 1 more with a fan. He's out of mana now.
Can't blink. So, if she's surrounded here, she's gone.
The saves on the peasants.
Pretty sick by Blade. But... Oh my, again. There's another kill now, though.
You can go Shadow Meld as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. There's a second engine of war by Foggy. He's all-inning this with Hunts.
Did the footy see it?
I don't know.
He was really close.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden staffing home now. Oh, this is so good. Stealing the staff away. There's no... Wait, he sold the TP for it, right? Or did he use both?
Yeah, he sold the TP.
Ah, sold the TP, okay.
And this can absolutely work against this strategy. The danger with this instant expansion is you're stuck on level 2 AM for a really long time. It's very hard to get level 3. If Blade is given some space, he would love to go to the Merc, get level 3 there, get the items, and also get Merc camp support. So it's important for Foggy to keep up the pressure. Of course, you would like to have high-level Warden as well, but it's too important to prevent this AM from creeping.
Fan of knives again, steal that creep. Closer to 3. There is nothing to use at the moment, though. But his units are so strong. The 2 Hunts, definitely better than everything that Blade has. Also the Berserker, really good against towers and workers.
Blade needs to stay on tier 1 here and mass produce. Footies, peasants, footies, peasants, footies, peasants. Lots of militia calling in between.
APs at the bridge. Foggy all out pressure.
And if these don't get seen, this is super scary. Of course, it's still nighttime.
Scouts it immediately.
Footy saw it. The footy just passed by it.
What can he do against it? There's another fan of knives, but nothing really to kill. Foggy's backing off a little, buying more time for the APs.
Oh, Blade, you need to commit to these APs quickly. This Huntress doesn't matter. You need to cancel the APs.
He thinks he can still do it, but this AP is finished. Is there defense? No.
He lets them both come up.
Wow.
That must be a big mistake.
It was on purpose. He saw it. It's on the minimap.
Alright, the militia are here though. That's a lot of normal damage. It's not that many hunts just yet. Only 3. 4 now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade a little indecisive.
He's moving back and
And I
forth.
think he could have cancelled these APs. I really do.
Foggy's in a great position. He can build like a shop behind it for clarities. Going for this archmage. So close to 3. And level 3 changes everything.
Gets level 3 right here. Creeps pulled. More mercs hired. Blade holding on with every little thing that he can. Good thing is he has at least 1 guard tower at the expansion. A second one finishing would be a massive help. But that one might be getting cancelled by the APs.
More APs coming. I think he gets that guard up. Warden needs more mana.
Under siege.
And yeah. Can't kill this. Oh, wow. Oh, so close.
That was 2 seconds away from dying.
Yeah. Speaking of dying, peasants, fan of knives. It's just a nightmare.
Where are the footies? Where have they gone?
A little field trip.
Completely out of position is Blade. And
That
he
tower's
seems to be
gone.
falling to all this pressure.
Can't repair. The hunt bouncing glaives. Both guard towers down. That's more kills. Just more and more kills for this warden. 3rd AP up.
A lot of militia though. He might be able to kill 2, maybe even 3 APs here. Staff back from the warden. She's gone.
It's expensive.
Oh.
It's so expensive. He holds this expo. Towers. You can't forget about the towers. But the AP number 1 cancel. Blades, militia all in is working.
Level 3. Level 3.
What a game.
A town is under siege.
Hunts. Can they get kills? No.
Are under attack.
And this Huntress all in. It's a dangerous strat to go for. Oftentimes the good humans just do not die to it. And Blade, perhaps he also is too resilient here.
Wait a second.
But it's not over yet.
The tug of war continues indeed. Mass
Foggy needs a
build on the shop. Foggy needs a heal scroll. Blade needs slumber. He's waiting for a regen scroll. More mercs coming. And a heal scroll. Oh, this feels so good. This feels so good. Look at the HP bars. Oh. Ouch. Level 4 fan of knives. Everything is suffering for Blade. But I like that defensive position with the water elementals in the back.
But he's still healing up in the back. Blade is just barely clinging on for now. TP's out. I would love to see him bring the peasants as well. Yep, so he can call them as militia again. He has a bit of time before the expo dies. But he needs to call militia right now.
Warden is almost out of mana. Has an input potion and the staff no TP anymore. On the back of this, he's expanding. Making sure that even if this fails, he's not without plan B.
A player's forces are under attack.
Super tense game. 1 fan, that's it. No more.
Around, maybe. Foggy's afraid of the water elementals. Militia
The
duration.
peasants now towards the expo.
Militia duration almost over. And the Huns fight again then. It's more and more kills. Closer and closer to 5. What is Blade supposed to do against the level 3 fan of knives?
It's not there yet though. Hunt's also pretty close to dying. Whew, new towers coming up, new shop coming up, peasants retreating.
Blade is constantly using all his resources. He's
Player's forces
below
are under
200
attack.
the entire game.
But the warden's about to hit 5, and that makes matters really difficult.
Tier 2, double lore. So Foggy wasn't lazy on the back of this attack. Researched upgrades. Expanded. And now bonus experience for the warden. You can't prevent level 5 anymore.
Tinker second.
Ooh.
Has been the addition to the warden for a while now. Oh, she's not quite yet level 5. There it is, though.
Player's forces are under
And
attack.
now, the headaches begin.
Yeah. She will just do this over and over and over again. Blade is splitting kind of nicely against it, but at some point you just can't prevent it anymore. Triple kill. Oh, almost a quad kill. There's more mana. Oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Staff is on cooldown, but you can just always blink out, of course. Tinker, in the meantime, gets level 2. Blade is looking for the counter expo, but it's not quite at the gold mine just yet.
If he looks a little bit to the north, he sees it. And he does.
Oh. Wait, can he kill this?
I'm not too sure because Foggy is ready.
Oh, the tele staff, 10 seconds on cooldown.
Cluster rockets preventing damage for a little bit. No repair for Foggy. Warden walking back. Not Blade, not going for it. Not committing.
And these footies don't have to fend. This is easy snacks for the Dryads with proper micro. Uh-oh. Water Elementals, there's no abolish yet, but there probably soon will be. And here comes the Warden. Fan of knives, cluster rockets, and suddenly this game is falling apart for Blade.
Oh man, he's plummeting. He's at 30 supply. With an expansion. That's nuts. That's nothing. No TP on Blade. Warden chases him. Oh, cluster rockets, and that's the kill. Blade's Archmage falls off his horse. No hero anymore.
A player's forces are
And level 3 for the Tinker.
Oh my god. The experience discrepancy is ridiculous. He's like a full level 5 hero ahead at this point.
1000 HP. GG! Foggy. Very, very well done. Just Warden on TS. This is one of the reasons why you don't see an Archmage that often. You can't control her.
Yep. And this is the big danger of this instant expansion. You're stuck on level 2 for such a long time. If this AM had been level 3 2 minutes sooner, this would have looked so different. And not going for mercs. I just don't think it's the right call.
Yeah, the expansion is of course a little later than after the initial creep. He was constantly under pressure. He has no time to open up that merc camp afterwards. But yeah, Archmage kind of reliability, no mercs as well. That was rough.
So, next map coming up. What are we gonna have?
That is Blade's first losers pick. That is concealed. Must feel good for Foggy. Coming from this defeat, dropping to the lower bracket, having not much time to recover, but then having a game plan that works flawlessly, I would say. Okay. I'm in. All our casters in Russian, in German, in French. The entire old continent wants to watch this grand final. As it is pretty much for the crown of Europe. We had 12 weeks qualifying for this. We found the final 8. And these three are remaining. Happy, Foggy, Blade. Hawk eliminated earlier. Axel eliminated earlier. So was Spiral. A little bit of a new dawn with Blade making it so far.
But that first game was looking really impressive by Foggy. Once again, the Warden, the weapon of choice to save the Night Elves. But this map, normally, Warden not really playable. Oh, did Blade forget to charge his wireless mouse? No. Okay, seems like we're good.
He has a wireless mouse?
Probably not.
Ah, okay. I thought you have some insights.
No.
Alright, will it be a clean 2-0 and 3 match points? Or does Blade have a solution? Concealed Hill, as you say, the number 1 no Warden map.
And for most Night Elves, this would mean Demon Hunter then. But since this is Foggy, I'm pretty sure this is Keeper.
Would tend to agree, but I was surprised by his strategies against Happy earlier, so maybe there's a change in his play.
Two Tomboy right now saying Keeper.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm saying Demon Hunter.
For Blade, of course, it will be the AM. There's certainly no option of an MK first on this map. Skadoosh. Gonna enjoy that later after the cast at like 11:30 or something.
Once again, a late Super Sunday here. Archmage, as we predicted.
This is definitely gonna be more than a 10-hour cast today, right? Like, very likely.
Yeah, we're on 8 hours already.
Yeah. Nice.
But with such a
next
lovely
week, by
audience,
the way,
Remo. Huh?
Next week, we're just gonna continue. There's no stopping. There's no brakes on this train.
Absolutely true. Well, we don't know what the Chinese are doing at the weekend, but we're gonna have something for you guys, that's for sure. Oh, I think there's WC3R Cup at the weekend. Or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we're gonna have something. Mad Mike WC3, thank you for the sub. So Footy comes in, sees the Keeper. Very important here, Blade. Once you start your tech, don't forget about the Arcane Tower. I have seen too many games being lost because there's no Arcane Tower in the base.
Yeah. He's gathering resources for now. The Keeper takes a long time to move over. No real threat yet, but good scouts everywhere. Wisps moving over, finding Blade, following him a little. And Foggy, just simple creeping so far.
Level 2 for him. And what is he going to do with that? With the same creep route for the AM. Normally, it's always a priority to prevent level 3 Keeper as much as possible. Especially if you're Orc, but also if you're human. And the tech should be starting right about now. We have Foggy on the way to tier 2 for a little while already. Tech starts. Now is the time for a Tower Blade. Nice, okay, he doesn't skip it. Thank goodness.
And Foggy teching as well. Not forgetting about the Moonwells. Blade feels a bit in the mood to contest the bottom, right? He's creeping with the Militia. He's creeping the green, and then it's level 3 for him.
Yeah. And that is the big benefit of playing AM first. You can creep pretty much quicker level 3 than anybody else in the game. Especially with Militia help. And there we go. Boom, level 3 acquired. And now is the time to be aggressive. Not necessarily dive everything into the base, but apply some pressure.
With boots.
Make Foggy a little afraid, perhaps. I like the boots, I like the dust.
As if he's just playing for you, Remo. Just to please you.
Oh, early defense.
I
Super.
like that a lot. Oh.
Wait, did he have defend before tech?
Yeah.
Nice deny. These deny is really important, again, to prevent the level up on the keeper.
Not denying these treants. Archmage rising up in levels.
And with defend, you can absolutely keep on diving here.
Draining a lot of moon juice as well. That will not be used for the keeper, not for treants, not for creeping.
Good defense though by Foggy as well. Perhaps these footies should be spread out a little bit more. 2 footies here, 2 footies there. And this footman will be getting the keeper very close to the level up then. But it's units which you want to trade out. On tier 2, the human army will be consisting, or will be adding in a lot of rifles and casters, whereas Foggy, he kind of has to wait for tier 3 normally.
Like that the water elemental adds some pressure to the wisps while he's still fighting.
A player's forces are under
Sweet save with that footman, realizing that there's an opening. But here comes the alchemist, and with that, the pressure's over.
Can he get an exit entangle? Doesn't quite have the mana. Oh. Counter alchemist.
Whoa! Against the keeper? That's an interesting choice for sure. Can't prevent the level 3 keeper anymore, but both of his heroes are low, as Foggy decided to go for Acid Bomb, not for Heal Spray. Sustain for Blade with that is pretty good.
a player's forces
And
are
Rifle
under
Casters are
attack.
coming.
We have seen the Alchemist second be actually really good when Thorzane played it, Alchemist second and Blood Mage third, or the other way around, I don't quite exactly remember. But if Blade doesn't go tier 3, I really don't like this.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna lose the Alchemist as well.
There he is. Dead. Caught by an entangle. There was just a shop, right? Okay. Oh, Archmage about to be surrounded. Glitches out. Gets the counter kill. Just like that.
Oh!
Just like that. Oh, but entangle.
Second.
This must be a TP. Oh, walks out of range, maybe? Out of vision. It's nighttime.
A
Oh,
player's
the
forces are under
sidestab.
attack.
Well done by Blade, saving the town portal.
Blade has tons of lumber. Didn't use much of his militia. Could expand, could tech. One of those two things should be done in my opinion. Not right now, of course, but at a certain point.
Yeah, and I guess, rule of thumb, the longer the game goes, the better it is for Blade.
Yeah. The Keeper will fall off. The Dryads will fall off. And even Bears aren't the end-all be-all. Oh, and the Ogre pull doesn't work. Sometimes it's a little weird. Sometimes he doesn't want to check out what's behind the tavern.
Scroll of the Beast. Now here we go. Katka's Pipe of Insight. Master Spell, Mass Entangle, Mass Treants, Mass Acid Bomb.
Blade is playing so aggressively. He doesn't even have adept training for his priests yet. This could very easily lead to a lot of losses on his rifles. Well, it turns out to be working out well for him because everything's hurt up here for Foggy and he's low mana already after the creep camp.
Archmage walks into the heal spray range again, but these priests being greeted by the Dryads and immediately killed off.
And where's the catch? Where's your Stormbolt? You don't have it. Foggy can just easily run away.
That's true. Also, no Naga, no slow. Foggy, yes, she's pretty much doing whatever he wants. But Blade's power spike is not now. Dispel coming, that's important. So he's just not letting Foggy unfold. There's a Wisp
A
now.
player's forces
Winning the
are
first
under
engagement, does that trigger the Tree of Life already?
Foggy's staying on Dryads for now. That does normally not go well. The higher the rifle numbers rise. Oh, the Keeper. Dropping quite low over here. Here's the expansion. Okay. Foggy getting ready to get up to 2 bases.
Yeah, but that's a late tier 3. That's late bears, late
Player's
MGs,
forces
if
are
ever.
under attack.
Yeah, I think his idea is to go for run-bys, Zeppelin drops, attack the economy, and never really fight until you have a massive, massive supply lead.
That's the state of the game, isn't it? We see this in more and more matchups by more and more players.
Here comes the Zeppelin.
A town is under siege.
Like that.
Will have to be a TP first.
Acid bomb on the workers. No follow-up. How aggressive is he? Oh, on top of the treants. It's easy. 2 dryads
Oh, you
though.
could maybe trap some dryads in here. Oh, Foggy. That's expensive. That's
Yeah.
2 dryads down.
And that's good experience as well. Big mana, Invo Potion, and Scroll of the Beast for Blade, who immediately responds with a workshop
forces are
for
under attack.
gyrocopters.
Yeah, I like that. This is, of course, certainly going to be enough time for the expansion to come up, the Tree of Life in the south. But Blade, he still has tons of lumber. He could still counter-expand once he has, like, the gyro and stuff.
He's building more farms. So maybe a 70 push?
That's really dangerous, though. That could just lead into an all-out base race. A kind of game which Foggy always seems to be winning when he finds himself in that situation.
A player's
Nice one of
forces
Illusion
are
Scout.
under attack.
Actually wakes up the creeps, but the tree is done already.
A little bit of free damage, never wrong. Threatening
town is
the Zeppelin
under
attack, but the gyro is ready.
And as so often, when your opponent is expanding, you have one of 2 choices, counter expand or all in push. And it looks like Blade is feeling a little more aggressive right now, rather than counter expanding.
Close to level 4.
A player's
Kinda
forces are
close to
under
level
attack.
3. Mortar team's coming. He's creeping this, then use a lot of gold to push up to 60 and then go.
And losing the Zeppelin here to the flying machine matters, because now doing those run-by drops and stuff, it's quite a bit more difficult. And now the gyro also scouting really well, so he knows the dryads, at least for a minute or so, cannot even be in position for a run-by. And yeah, double level up. Level 4 AM, level 3, Alchemist, Zoe Mask. That's really good.
Ooh.
All about having the proper sustain with heal spray to keep these rifles alive.
Level 2 Brilliance Aura and the Sobi Mask. You can't see it now, but the mana regen is crazy. Foggy, only more wisps. No tech. 58 supply. And the mine up, but nothing nothing mined yet. Blade, more mortar. 61 supply.
A player's forces are under
And militia. He wants to end this.
A town is under siege.
Yeah. This is pretty much all in, but it's a strong all in. This is not at all easy for Foggy to hold.
There you see the mana regen.
Alchemist
So sick.
taking a bit too much damage there.
Oh, mortar team, be careful. Here's 2 now. Wisps are flanking. That's nice. Number 1 connects. He wants the priests. Can't gun them down in time. The damage is not enough. So, well done by Foggy.
Goes in with the entangle. That one is quickly dispelled. However, heal spray doing a good job keeping these units alive. The militia call in at the perfect time. Water elemental still getting dispelled. The rifle focus not the greatest. Aiming a little too much, I think, for the alchemist. Dryads now getting focused. Now starting to die, though.
These mortar shots. Foggy's not dancing. He doesn't like the beat. Everything's red now. And the heal spray is just continuing over and over and over. He kills a lot. Engine of War down. Look at this. Everything's red. Everything's red.
That was a good heal scroll. But is it good enough to re-engage? Rifle numbers are actually really low.
Needs to reproduce ASAP. Mortar teams, 3 of them. Attack the Tree of Life at 50%.
Trying to get to the mortars in the back. Nice acid bomb. Right click follow up, but it's a lot of dryads dying here. Heal spray over the top. Who's gonna come out on top? Foggy losing supply more and more. He's gonna get 1 more mortar team.
It's such
2 mortar teams down.
such a slaughter. He gets rid of all the siege. And where's the damage of Blade? There's no mortar anymore. There's a single rifleman. Rest is footmen and priests.
This can be the issue with mortar teams. Yes, they do really good damage against buildings, but when they're out of position, they get killed really fast, unlike rifles. Keeper, though, has to be careful. Everything's so hurt.
But again,
everything's so hurt.
But again, no catch. This heal scroll, by the way, insane. How much this was worth. Now heal spray plus fountain of health, but the siege continues. He's trying to repair, getting greeted with an acid bomb.
Yeah, the tree's falling, and Foggy's completely out of lumber. He can't make any more dryads right now.
Is he falling? Just still repair. Needs to distract from the north. Tower being taken care of. Okay, it is. Wait. No, he turns around. He takes the fight first. Big acid bomb.
Only 2 rifles. Perhaps this can be overpowered. Again, Blade focusing on the Alchemist. Is that the right choice? I don't think it is. Every rifle dead now. Level 4 Alco, no Blade.
Foggy does
this was supposed to be your game.
He had all the trump card in his hand, but he didn't play them. Alchemist surrounded. Can he finally do something with them? He has a town portal swapped over from the Keeper of the Grove. The mortar teams and the riflemen, they are just running into their death, as it seems. Takes out a couple of more Dryads. All levels. Level 5 Archmage, level 4 Alchemist.
Oh my god, this is so scrappy now. Everyone is losing units left and right. Foggy's so rich, but no lumber to make those reinforcement units. Oh, the heal spray barely keeping the rifle and the mortar team alive. Not quite though in the end. And now the Keeper has to be careful. 2 more right clicks. Wait a minute, he's dead!
What?
Just the right clicks enough from the AM, and all the Dryads super hurt as well. Foggy held on really well, but now seems like all's gonna fall apart.
The Dryads here. TP out to his expo or to his main. Okay. There's 2 mortar teams again. He gets good damage. Foggy, how fast can you heal this? Pendant of energy on the ground. A heal potion. 36 supply and 9 lumber. That's it. That's the tree gone. I thought he got this. I thought Foggy held. Not.
There's a cannon tower here.
Yeah, I mean, why not against Dryads?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Look at this.
Boy.
Look at this damage. If Virtual reaches again, he's dancing around the mortar team, takes them out. There's no tree to hide behind anymore.
More priests coming in. The sustain here, so good for Blade. Needs to heal. Oh, the Keeper finally gets that damn mortar team.
A player's forces are under attack.
The heal spray again, so good. He wants
picking up reinforcements. Really good.
Foggy is a very, very, very smart player. And he's not giving up that map. Despite losing this expansion, he still sees a way of winning this.
Blade should probably stop making priests. He's got 4 already. This should be more than enough.
Needs
But
damage.
he's gonna lose 1 here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alchemist with a potion now. Should the Alchemist be able to brew his own potions, maybe?
RNG potion. You use the spell and then you get a random one.
Mana potion on the Keeper. Nutrients. New expo.
A player's forces are under
Bye-bye
attack.
cannon tower. What would this game be with a little bit of catch? I mean, of course you can't play slow because of the spell, but Foggy
Town is under
is
siege.
playing circles around him at times.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Foggy's playing this really well. Most Night Elves would have lost a long time ago with his Mass Dryad style.
Archmage level 5.5, by the way. This big map, mass teleport, the dream.
A
Blade,
player's
is he
forces are
considering
under
counter
attack.
expanding here now? He has almost the resources.
With power build, it will still take some time. 20 minutes into this game. More mortars, more rifles. Tree and attack, but should be relatively easy to deal with this. 2-0 upgrades in the works. And the Dryads don't find pickups anymore.
A player's
Kind of
forces
what you
are under
need.
attack.
Blade's gonna go for a full frontal attack again, but this time Foggy is in position for the counterattack. For the run by. And there's no towers in the main. Outside of the
Town
single
is under
arcane.
siege.
Yeah, that doesn't do too much to Dryads.
Oh, okay. Some of them might be dying. One at least. And now this is the difficult position. How does he push the expansion but keep his main safe at the same time?
Yeah. Also, you don't want to feed the Keeper too much because you have no disable. And then Tranquility is really, really good.
A town is under siege.
And let's not talk about Transmute.
No. And I think Blade made a mistake. Not going for the expansion. If he goes for the expo, he can just stabilize on 2 bases and become really strong. But now, it feels like it's too late.
Tree of Life right next to the gold mine. How are these creeps not waking up?
Sometimes they don't. They're just chilling out, Neo. Don't worry.
Okay. The Alchemist made some sleeping pills, I guess.
Oh man, maybe he can make some that work for us. One day.
Like, science is really good, right? We've been to the moon. We have AI now. But inventing sleeping pills that work for us, you know, please.
The technology isn't there yet.
Frog
I am
again.
very far forward. Was he manually targeting the ground to damage these Dryads? That was some pretty good shots right there.
A player's
bad.
forces are under attack.
It's a scary army by Blade.
Yeah.
Foggy certainly cannot fight this army.
But Foggy
no way
is
in
playing the mooniest of all moon styles.
hell.
Main
The mains
goal-
are run out.
Yeah, main is... Seriously, what the...
A town is under siege.
Same for
This
Blade.
is just building elimination for Foggy.
Blade has no income. There's an expansion in the middle. There's an expansion in the upper left.
A player's forces are
And
under
Blade
attack.
is putting it all into this attack. Then of course he can expand here.
All the peasants are in the main, by the way.
Oh.
There is not a single one anywhere else to make more buildings.
Oh, that's not good. That is absolutely not good. So Blade TP's home after killing the tree super quickly. Jumps onto everything. Oh, the keep. Level 5. There's not much repair anymore. Dryads are gone, but the rest is still here. Alchemist. Ah, has a staff.
A player's
Ooh, these
forces are
Dryads
under
again.
attack.
Foggy down to 43.
Town is under siege.
So Blade has to find these trees now. Oh, this is looking good. Oh no, he was on the way! He was on the way!
There's a limited amount of health on these buildings. And that includes repair. Only as long as there's resources for Blade will there be repair. And there's no way Blade is getting another base this game.
No, he's at 50.
A town is
Needs
under
to have the
siege.
dispel. At least he finds the one in the middle. Mortar teams wreck this hard.
A player's forces are under attack.
Despite nature's blessing. Boom. Gone.
Oh, Alchemist in the middle for Foggy. Mortar team surround!
Wow.
No way!
What the? Where's the keeper? He had a staff. He's not here. He's not in range. The Alchemist, he can heal himself
Level
as much
6,
as he wants.
mass teleport.
And that is the best spell for a scenario like this is mass teleport unlocked.
Okay. Okay. How many
Player's
games has
forces
Blade
are under
played
attack.
with mass teleport?
A town
Probably-
is under
Can he
siege.
abuse it like the masters do it?
Multiple thousands. He grinds pretty hard. But he doesn't scout the upper left. That could be the one thing. He's breaking this base again.
Oh, this mass teleport changes so much, dude. Oh my god. Normally, Foggy always wins these base races, but maybe now, this time, is the exception.
Town is under siege.
Tree of Ages this is. He moved it over from the main. And it is no more. Time to get home. Yes,
Going to the blacksmith. Okay. Every single peasant died, by the way.
Oh, zappers.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh!
Gets him before
Doesn't connect.
explosion. And now...
Is he gonna scout it
He
now?
must.
Is he gonna scout the top left? No!
Unbelievable.
It would be such an easy kill.
It's like an invisible force is preventing
he's-
him. Okay, not anymore. Breaking through this, all the mortars. He fights with rifle casters and he destroys with mortars. This is so smart.
And with that, Foggy is pretty much broke.
Foggy's not only broke, but he's also pretty fucked. Alchemist is still not back. He just got the resources for it.
A player's forces are under attack.
What do you do against mass teleport, 52 supply, without any income?
Alright, Foggy, you're oftentimes the king of base races. You even defeated Moon at that once.
Bye, Alchemist. He will stay dead.
A town is under siege.
There's no way.
Yeah. And this is the great thing about mass teleport. You can go in aggressively, and if you need, you can go back defensively with the same ultimate. Because it has such a low cooldown. Guess what? Here we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
He can do that time and time again. He leaves the water mantle here, leaves the rifleman here. He can also jump to the bottom right with the footman. I love that this thing is on patrol. Really well done. Here we go. Let's hug. Foggy's refusing to give up. That's the last two Moonwells.
210 gold for Foggy. He can make one, maybe two more buildings.
A town
But how is he
under
destroying
siege. A
these
player's
buildings?
forces are under attack.
Blacksmith, 1,200, 2,000 on the keep, 1,200. That's just too much. He's up against mortar teams.
And mass teleport is about to be ready again. Or perhaps it even is.
Let's take out the Hunter Sword first. There's two more buildings on the bottom right. He knows it. Foggy not eating into the forest. This seems unwinnable. Foggy sees some kind of answer. I don't. Alchemist getting nuked once again, and he taps out. GG. 1-1 Blade equalizing this. Wow. Really smart play by Blade.
Foggy was about to rip him apart with the run-bys, with the split push. But was it that mortar team surround that won him the game?
It
Perhaps
changed a
it was.
lot. It did change. It gave him definitely a lot of experience.
Yeah, it gave him level 6. The Alchemist was benched for a long time. Man,
Man,
1-1.
this Rising Star Cup is not disappointing at all. Every single series is a banger. And the next one is Foggy's Loser's Choice. That's AZ.
We have to keep in mind, of course, Foggy's strongest weapon in this matchup, the Warden, was sidelined. You can't play her on concealed. She just doesn't get the levels. Any other map, she is doable.
Yeah, doable on AZ, but preferred against human? Nah, not sure.
I think he's gonna play her.
It did look like Blade is not too aware of it. Or not as used to it.
It was. Didn't we see Law Lion playing Demon here very recently?
Yeah, today.
Surprisingly.
It was today. Like,
Was it today? It's a bit of a blur.
8 hours ago.
But Moon still plays Warden here, as far as I know. And that is the big inspiration for Foggy and for countless Night Elves out there. Let's go.
Loading.
Map 3. Who's gonna claim match point?
Hey, you're stealing my phrases. Now I have to come up with something new. Nice, Remo. Thank you. Extra work.
We're all improving together, Neo.
So, Amazonia it is. Foggy in the upper right. And Blade in the bottom left. Foggy's second tournament for his new clan. It'd be quite insane if he wins like the entire weekend. Then the boss of his clan sits there in his armchair. That was a good pick, indeed. So,
Yeah.
Blade again, I think he will play Archmage all the way, right? That should just be...
Yeah. If he doesn't play MK on Terra's stand, he's not playing MK anywhere. Shouldn't, at least. Warden or not? That is the big question here early on. I am definitely expecting her.
Yeah, me too.
95%.
Oh!
Wow! After that game?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, Expo is also very hard here. But Blade is not doing that, is he? Expo for Foggy is pretty much impossible early on. But since we are so surprised, I guess Blade will be surprised as well.
Huh. Moon plays Warden here. Lolite plays Demon Hunter here. Foggy plays Keeper here. Interesting.
Yeah, these Night Elves, man. How are we plebs supposed to understand them?
Good Lightning Shield creep. Starting things off, this will be fast level 2s for both these players. The first two camps into the Kobold and the Green is the quick level 3. That is very easily doable by both these races. A little bit faster, certainly for the human with Militia. Claws of Attack, that's a good start for Foggy. And a very quick level 2.
Dude, he picked this as the first losers map, probably for a reason. Then it was his game plan all along to do it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very different Warden map compared to Terranos. On Terranos, you can always get the levels. You know it's always 2 base versus 2 base. Here, you're going to be stuck on level 3 Warden, if that, for a long time. And you're going to have to make her work on only 1 base versus 1 base, which is much more difficult than on 2 base, 2 base. Oh, Blade steals one of the last hits here of the Kobolds. That already means level 3 Keeper denied from just the first 4 camps.
A player's forces are
Yeah,
under attack.
has to go for the Murlocs now then, I guess. And Blade with 5 footmen once more. Oh, wait a minute, he's not attacking yet. 3 farms, okay, there we have it. Oh, it's just that my overlay is...
Forget about the tower. Very important.
Foggy missed with Mass Moonwells again. Nothing spectacular.
A town is
Blade
under
once again,
Slayer's forces
buying
are
time
under
until
attack.
defense is done, halfway through now, and then probably he's going to pressure into the main again. The important thing here is to have presence already to prevent level 3 Keeper, but to not commit in with the footies just yet until defense is finished.
Blade is doing a good job.
Yeah,
Like,
solid game.
He's not doing too much, but Foggy is achieving nothing. Oh, that Taskmaster. It's Foggy's, right? It's
A
quite
player's
good.
forces are under attack.
The Ukrainian feels forced to go out of that map, dodges Blade that way. He's once again going for the blacksmith and rifles. Sure.
That Foggy got level 3, right? Yeah, one more creep, and he will have it. AM. I'm not sure if it's enough. It's close. Yeah, should be enough. Unless the archers...
One shot, one kill.
Not really, though. He stopped attacking to bait those shots and then got it. Well done.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alchemist comes in. These footy losses, not too painful if they don't get denied. Level 3 keeper is acquired anyways already. But yeah, with a level 2 entangle, these footies are dying quickly. It's 2 down already. This will be the 3rd one gone.
Yeah,
this is the problem.
Not
You
sure
don't-
if you should fight into an alchemist.
Yeah. MK this time, by the way, by Blade.
Okay.
Which makes it all the more weird why he's aggressive here. He's not preventing level 3 keeper. There's no big camp in the middle, really, that he can try to contest. It's a little strange. This is essentially just all footmen traded for Moonjuice.
Yeah, and here's Poison Ivy that might force a town portal even, since there's another entangle.
Yeah, definitely TP.
Right here.
Player's forces
Raise
are
your
under
arms.
attack.
TP home. I'm not sure about this
Yeah,
play.
this was a mistake by Blade. Absolutely. Yeah, overextended there really heavily. Once the keeper was level 3, he should have backed off.
And Foggy again, Mass Dryads, I guess. Against this. He has a huge lead now. Mountain King level 1, no equipment. Keeper level 3. How did this Alchemist get 0 experience?
Oh, wow. Wow! How crazy were those denies?
What the fuck?
What? Oh my god. Dota Master.
Yeah, sorry, 9 hours of casting. Didn't see that on the fly. Little delay.
A player's forces are under attack.
No Arcane in the main yet, by the way, but about to be ready in a second. And it's only Treants 1, so not that many woodland creatures to fear. Oh, the rifle is stuck against the trees,
Oh,
and that's a beautiful kill for the keeper.
Things are not looking too good for Blade. He can't find his levels, really has no time. He can't find his army composition. Step, Stormbolt.
Oh.
Not ready, apparently. Otherwise, it would have been a kill.
So Mass Dryads again. Mass Dryads, run-bys, all that stuff. And the fact that Blade lost his TP earlier is definitely a little problematic.
Yeah. There's just too much damage. And he's getting caught again. Or just as you say. He's intercepting. Acid Bomb will be big!
And no Adept training yet. Why is there no Adept training yet? Normally 2 priests into Adept, that's always the way it goes nowadays. So that's probably gonna be the next rifle dying.
Militia saved Blade on map number 1 with a perfect arrival. Will this happen again? He's storming towards these archers, forcing a little bit of a retreat. But loses more in the process.
3 rifles lost for Blade. This is how you can lose to Mass Dryads. Lose 1 rifle after the next.
Yeah, Tangle helps with that. That's for sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
He needs revenge for this creep jack. But he also needs time for the levels.
Big item goes to the Alchemist. Big invul. Not too bad. There's 2 more Stormbolts here, if we include the one of Mana Steel. Foggy TP's out, losing nothing.
It's just real smart play. Dodging the fights if he needs to, engages in the fights if he wants to, shutting down expansion attempts. Well, there wasn't really one, but he was creeping it up and Foggy signaling. I know what you're doing, man. I follow
Player's
you
forces are under
every
attack.
part of the way. Just like this.
Setting up a nice flank. Ultra vision advantage at the moment, I think, thanks to Moonstone. That's pretty cool. Moonstone into nighttime creepjack. And one more rifle dies. But still, it's kind of crazy that Blade is still at 50 supply. He lost 4 riflemen this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
It's more than 800 gold. But he's still able to hang in there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dryad sandwiching, but that doesn't work too well. Alchemist close to 3 for Foggy. Windows mana sitting could be good. Castle tech this time.
And also a lumber mill, so he can go for some guard towers if he wants to stabilize in the main. But no workshop, no gyro. And wouldn't that have been the better tech? This gyro in the first game, the single gyrocopter, did so much for Blade.
Yeah. Love how he opens up the base with trees. Trying to go for the arcane, but no real angle to attack, so that didn't do too much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, 2 dryads left behind. No! The priest blocking. Oh, that's 1 kill. Oh, nice. Blocks. Ooh. Close. AM level 4. Workshop is coming though. Blade just barely had enough lumber. And the gyro will be out soon.
Okay, that's probably the last Zeppelin drop here. Acid bomb, but not too many kills, just damage over time. Priests are here to heal, all good. And the gyro is too late to do anything about it. Late, like for this early game, he's doing really well.
Yeah, I wonder what he's going to do with tier 3. Lumber is really the issue. I think when you see Foggy playing
player's
Keeper
forces
Dryads
are under attack.
around 40, maybe 45 supply, you should already make a workshop. Just preemptively. You know a Zeppelin is coming.
Especially on this map. Or, yeah, TS or something. Well, he won't play Keeper on TS, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So Expo's already done.
It's not making a gyro, surprisingly. Okay, there we go.
Tier 3 is done. So what now? Inner fire
Player's
rifles?
forces are under attack.
Lumber is the issue.
Yeah.
This economy harass really starting to become painful now.
Chat, maybe? Chat? What the fuck am I saying? What was I? Yeah, mortar teams, exactly. Frag shards. Oh, we can close to 3. Ooh, Bash Stormbolt. Just the staff, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gyro scouts it. So Blade is pretty much in the same situation as he was in game 1, just as he has to deal with tier 3. And he has tier 3 as well. So all a little bit advanced.
Counterattack is ready. Foggy going towards the main. Blade is creeping. Isn't that the least important thing right now?
Usually I would say, well, it's just a few workers and he gets the level 3 on the Mountain King, so it's totally fine. But Lumber is a necessity for him. Loses the Mortar team. Here's the TP in. Blocks him almost. There's no TP on the Keeper. He's just staffed.
Oh god. That was a late TP as well. That was so risky by Foggy. If the army is on the other side, behind the wall, that's like 5 Dryads dying.
Send this Pog to help the fog. I like that one. Okay, you don't.
It's very good. Very good.
Resistant skin, hardened skin, mountain giant transition. And then what, Blade? No master
forces
training,
are under
no
attack.
third hero.
And he's creeping. Like, what is creeping doing? I think
town
that's
is
a
under
big
siege.
mistake by Blade.
Closer to level... Like... He has Stormbolt Bash and Water Elemental Aura. So against what's to come, these Mountain Giants, melee, he has no solution with this. But if you go half-assed for only Blizzard or only Clap, it doesn't do too well either.
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy seems to be in control of this game. Running
A town
circles
is under siege.
around this human army. The Dryads can't fight, of course, but they can always threaten a run-by.
Two mortar teams on the way. Dryads, though, find them. Frag shots are pretty good. They're like that. No way for the mortars to attack here.
Oh wow, nice saves by Foggy. Every single Dryad. It's hard to heal him up though. Not easy to do with Moon Juice.
town is under
Well, I guess
siege.
they're full mana, so in this
A
case, it
player's
is easy.
forces are
Foggy
under
is
attack.
exploding into upkeep. 71. Due to the Mountain Giants, of course. Controls the Alchemist, but there's staffs, there's a TP, there's a big healing. He shouldn't die. Blade, is this your push?
If he fails here, this game will most likely go to Foggy, and with that match point. But this is Frag Shard rifles.
Oh,
and
the shots at the Dryads. They're all at half HP max. Taunts coming in. The rifles just turn around and gun down these Dryads. Oh, wow.
And like that, you can lose a lot of supply very quickly.
This push. Was he just waiting for this push to work out? Because it looks like it does.
I think deciding to fight there by Foggy was a mistake. I think he should have kept on going for the run-bys. I guess it's easy to say that now, of course. But my god, these Dryads were just annihilated.
The Dryads, the Expo, the Alchemist, even this Mountain Giant. Mortrians instantly dispelled. Blade is playing this really good. Sobi Mask helps, of course. Stormbolt. Uh-oh, no TP. Can swap one, though. But two targets here. That was risky.
Town is under siege.
Only one mortar team remaining.
Mountain Giant.
Oh, that's 7 supply. But Foggy holds.
One more. The single mortar.
Yep, needs
And the
to
single
save.
Dryad that's left. Taste my spear.
Later, Remo. Later. Acid bomb. Alright, clicks. Oh boy. Is he breaking? He must break this. Otherwise, Mountain Giants become way too obnoxious. Way too unbeatable.
But where is the damage? This Orb of Venom, that's like the one source of damage. MG's tickle over time. Oh, Alchemist. Staff again. Level 4 MK. Level 5 AM.
Okay. Could be brilliant or no water elementals. With a lack of Dryads, that makes sense.
So much mana on the AM. And now it's 4 mortar teams suddenly. Where are they all coming from?
Maybe misrallied or something. That's bye-bye to this tree. No way to repair. Absolutely no way to repair. Blade pushing
Dude.
forward. This is Foggy's losers map, by the way.
Blade on the way to the
Player's
final?
forces are under attack.
Question mark? 5 MGs though.
That's a lot. Let's create the black hole. Where does the damage land then? Big detonates. Staffs it out. Keeps it alive. Not giving more experience to this MK.
Inner fire.
Oh, wow.
I think that's the nail in the coffin.
That's the damage that was lackluster before. The Wisp to detonate, but he can just snipe them. 7 supply gone. And the Alchemist in trouble. And the next one. Everything about to fall. Foggy is losing 30 supply right here.
Barely saving those MGs, but the Alchemist don't. Oh, you need to be careful with this one.
A player's forces are under attack.
69 supplies still for Blade. It doesn't feel like he's losing anything.
No.
Maybe 1 or 2 priests, but that's it.
That's so game.
Blade
Or
is
is it?
respecting Foggy's giants here still. He's falling back.
I mean, if he's moving back, the aura is working in his favor.
No.
That was the last entangle. We are getting close to a surprise. This alchemist. Never show up anywhere, please. You're instant dead.
Dude, the 2 MGs in the back. How are they gonna heal up again?
Yeah, they won't. And Foggy is paying taxes because of exactly them.
Forces are under attack.
You need like 20 heal sprays to heal them up again.
Paladin here. If nothing was dying
Paladin.
before, more nothing will die now.
I many like this sentence. Very good. Where's coming in for the detonate? Good drains. Everything's dry here. Oh, the MK is dropping kind of low.
Nah.
But man, is this Holy Light nice to have now.
You can spam it. More MGs falling. Acid Bomb is cool. Entangle is sweet at this point. But you shouldn't mess with Rifle, Mortar,
Inner Fire.
Inner Fire. Blade takes the losers map off of Foggy. That's a break, pretty much, in tennis or darts language. Foggy fumbling. And...
I had no idea that was a thing.
What?
A break.
Break? Give me a break. That's where it comes from.
No break yet. We're going to map 4. Blade with a match point.
2 maps in a row, man.
And what map are we gonna see now?
I will tell you that because I took notes. Echo Isles it is. Foggy wins this. The last remaining map would be Northern Isles. Last Refuge and Twisted Band. The Masked Dryads again, twice in a row. It doesn't work. Mountain Giants here, okay. But also, lack of damage.
Yeah. Keeper Dryad. It's so hard to win any kind of real fight. You have to get super far ahead economically. Way superior numbers. Otherwise, we saw how the Dryads just get gunned down. It was laughable.
Yeah.
At the defense at the expo.
Yeah. Dude.
Is this time to go back to the Warden now?
This is a lower bracket final. Best of 5. And Blade leads over Foggy, who got a 2-3 versus Happy before.
Dude, if Blade wins this whole tournament, man, how crazy would that be? How many vodka bottles are gonna be killed tonight?
Well, with $1,000 prize money that we have here, 1,100, that is a lot of vodka bottles, man. Probably like 200.
Oh boy.
But first things first. First, he has to close the series. Foggy has good fighting spirit. The question is, he's playing for 3.5 hours now, straight, high-level Warcraft. How long can he keep this up? When is he too exhausted? When does he start to slip?
Yeah. This is starting to become very taxing. And if Foggy wants the title, he's far from done.
Yeah, I guess in this very case, making it through the winner bracket is a big advantage. Okay, we're loading in. Echo Isles match points for Moldova.
Can he pull off the Warden? Will we see the Warden? Blade with an instant militia call.
Wow.
That's designed to cancel an Ancient of War. At the Merc Camp.
If Blade wins the next map, by the way, that's his biggest accomplishment in Warcraft 3 ever. So.
The way he's playing, man. He must have bet on himself for today's matches. Looking really good. So the peasant sees no Ancient of War here, okay. So he can't get an easy win like that.
That would be so anticlimactic. He builds a farm. Can always see what is Foggy doing. When is he like? Is he preparing a push? Is he creeping there? Am I in my position? Can I jack? Warden.
Warden.
Warden Green Camp.
Well, he definitely needs a second engine of war.
So if Foggy's plan was to build this engine here later, yeah, no.
So where do you put the second one? At the merchant?
Expo? It's not enough, right?
You need a second engine of war, right?
Maybe just expansion, but where to put that? Sometimes we've seen it with a shop. Okay, I guess the Wisp will tell us.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, normally when you play Warden on difficult to creep maps, like could be Echo Isles if you go for this creep route, or also LR, you need the second engine of war, and normally you want to make that before you start your tech, so you can really start accelerating quickly with the Warden. And if you go for engine of war before the tech, that slows down your tier 2 by a long time. Okay, and there is the second engine of war down in the south.
I don't think Blade will expect this at all. He's scouting for it, and that's a good thing. Putting some pressure on the economy. Sees the Warden now, confirms it on Blade's side, obviously. Archmage. So he fell to the Warden before, but that was Tyrannus. That was Warden Valley.
Foggy not going for Shadow Strike here. Despite pretty much knowing this will be a 1-base game. In 2-base, you always want to be Blink, Fan of Knives, jumping around. But in these lower econ scenarios, having the single target from Shadow Strike can be really helpful.
Doesn't this take forever to creep? This has to finish, he has to move over, then he has to creep, and then he's level 2.5.
But by that time, the first Ancient of War should be at the marketplace in the middle.
But then he has to walk up, down, up, again.
Sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Up, down. He has a wonderful motivational training song that you should definitely check out.
I know that one. You told me before.
Yeah.
Or are you talking to the people?
The people.
The people.
And you. Blade is expanding. Damn, I wasn't expecting this.
Me neither. That opens up a second peasant line for Warden later.
Yeah. I feel like this is doing the Warden favors. If you just play 1-base pressure before the Warden gets to 3, it can be a really difficult game. But now with his Expo coming up, Foggy knows he has a lot of time to get this Warden to high levels.
He's creeping the Murlocs first, then into Expo. Yeah, I think if you play Rifle Casters straight up, it is better as well. But okay. It's Echo Isles. It's one of the best expansion maps, one of the easiest. Even though you're playing the Warden. Still not decided for a spell. Maybe now Fan. I like that Blade is positioning all the footmen here around the peasants, so the Fan of Knives will probably hit the footmen. Oh, now she's dribbling around them.
Good splits though, I think, by Blade. The AM is aggressive across the map.
Good surround as well.
Yeah.
Ah,
Blink,
Steph.
of course,
Okay.
gets her out. And that's 3 or 4 peasant kills. That's not too bad.
Archmage.
This will take a lot of moon juice to heal up again, though.
Yeah. Tier 2.
But I guess it's working out.
A town is under siege. Are under attack.
Foggy pulling the creeps at the Merc. Not for creeping, just for the mercenaries. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, is he actually going to creep this? Wow, really? Without Ancient of War. And there's a scout farm here to see this. Oh boy. Foxter, that's dangerous.
Blade is moving over, but only at the expansion. He's not creep jacking.
The Warden is taking so much damage. Oh my goodness.
Blade is coming. Does he have boots? No. Well, pays off for Foggy so far. What can the footmen do? They seem a little confused, not able to decide on what to focus.
An inch away from a surround right there. This Moonjuice is gonna be pretty tough here once daytime comes in.
Expo is pretty safe. Tower up as well. Tech has started. And Warden just got level 3.
A player's forces are
The
under
first Agent of
attack.
War, by the way, not at the marketplace right now. I think that's a big mistake. This should have been making its way over quite a while ago, in my opinion. AM, though, still only level 2. It's level 2 AM plus footies. This could very quickly turn into an experience frenzy for the Warden.
Yep. Especially with the Mercs bringing the damage. Love that staff on her for more mobility. And now let the games begin.
A player's forces are under
Nice.
attack.
Shadow Meld instantly as well. There's only one peasant dying so far, though. Blade has been minimizing his losses extremely well. Oh, and he's got the dust.
Yeah, but that's it. That's the Warden gone. That is nighttime almost over. That is Moonwells. I wouldn't call that filled to the brim. I wouldn't call that filled.
Are you more of a glass half full or half empty kind of guy?
Depends. If you fill it, it's half full. If you drink from it, it's half empty.
Oh man, that's very rational.
I know.
Yeah. He took another sip from the Moonwells and is about to hit daytime. It's gonna be tough recovery. Oh, but this Creepjack in the south could be really nice. There is defend, very important for Blade. One more creep for level 3 AM. Oh, but Foggy steals it.
That was so important. Here we go again. Warden close to 4. Blade was really good in denying earlier. Has to do it again to stop the Warden. 1,200 gold for Blade, by the way.
He's gonna pop the heal scroll.
Not the biggest denies here. Alchemist again, and this time it makes a lot of sense. Heal spray against Fan.
War again ran into the creeps. This time it's not so important. You can creep this easily without Ancient of War, I guess.
What is the Fan of Knives maximum number of units it can hit? 5. 4, 5, 5.
As I told us at DreamHack Anaheim. That's why it's such a bad spell. Only hits 5 targets.
And you can't control it!
Staff in from the Warden. Wants to protect her items. And her army. There's now the Orb of Venom, of course, as well. Which is adding good damage.
Blade has...
And of course she's tier 3. She's getting tons of bonus experience at this point.
Blade is so low on lumber, it's not funny. He needs everything. He invested a lot. Okay. Oh, we have a fight. Master Bear's not done yet. Warden under pressure. Man, Blade.
Kind of amazed that Blade can hold here with like 4 footies.
Yeah.
And then out.
Add 2-1 heroes against the level 4 Warden. Finally level 3. So, what do we
But
do?
2 more camps and the Warden is level 5. And then it's gonna be a lot harder for these footies to do much anymore.
We get
player's
rifles. Wait, do we
forces
even
are
get
under
rifles?
attack.
It's double Sanctum. Breaker, Caster, Mortars? Is he not going Rifleman? It's the best unit. No, Sorks even.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting. That opens up a way for Foggy to maybe even play Fairy Dragons.
L5 Warden, anti-magic,
Let's go.
let the blink fan begin. I like Foggy's position here.
A town is under
He can
siege.
find so many peasant kills in the main, at the expo. And if he gets to level 6, he doesn't
Player's
need
forces are under attack.
an expansion, really.
Mortar teams could still wreck your base faster than the Avatar. Well, this is just an invitation. Swoop! Blade is already close to 70 supply. Oh, that was very, very, very successful.
Yep. That's expensive.
A player's
the warden has
forces
the
are under
telestaff.
attack.
And this is always what you make possible when you go expand. This might be the big mistake by Blade this game. Going for the fast expansion rather than one base push play.
Is Foggy ready for this
Town
push
is
though?
under siege.
I don't know. There's no mountain giants. It's just bears. 45 supply. That's it. Foggy sees it coming though.
There's definitely not enough moon juice to heal him
See?
firmly up
A
again.
player's forces are under attack.
I don't think he needs... Like, the warden is low. And out of mana. This is the entire moon juice.
If the Hunter's Hall falls, this means no more bears.
He wants mountain giants anyway, I guess. But yeah. Reacher would also be great. Bye-bye. Also no upgrades anymore. And that's the problem. 0-1, that's it. Blade, is he pushing into the grand final? With a 13 supply lead and weaker heroes.
Link, Fan, finds the mortar teams in the back. Where's the heal spray? Comes in barely in time. Is it in time?
Needs it again. He needs it again.
Oh!
That fan is crucial. That might be a game-winning fan. Heals Scroll a lot too late.
Richu coming in again. The Warden doesn't have gold for the mana potion right now. Heal Scroll gone. Alchemist dry.
How's he
There's
supposed to
basically
do
no healing here anymore for Blade. Foggy could turn this around.
this? The fan and
Level
the
6.
avatar.
Here we go.
There we go. Must be the spirits. There's a lot of corpses. 1, 2 already. 3. Yep. This is worth 25 supply. TP out. The Warden goes ham on the backline once again. And that's a hold if I ever saw one. And that's a tournament life saved at the same time.
Yeah, that was scary. The big mistake there by Blade was not popping the heal scroll at the right time, and also going into that engagement with only a single heal scroll. Pretty sketchy. And now he's stuck on kind of low supply for what is the tier 2 army against a level 6 Warden.
Yep.
This is a disastrous position now for Blade.
Yep.
A player's
50
forces are
supply
under attack.
for Foggy only, but this Warden just does it again. No tower in the main. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wow, not even using the blink. Well, that was a little premature. These spirits are so annoying.
I guess the only choice Blade has is to push again, and with that, hopefully win.
Yeah, there's no way. The longer the game goes, the Warden will
Player's
just dominate
forces are under
everything.
attack.
Avatar Vengeance, 100% uptime. Duration, same as the cooldown.
Just focus it.
Just kill it. It's
kill
only
it.
1200 HP
Yeah.
and magic immune and fast and ranged.
Yeah. I mean, look at the armor. It's ridiculous, man. It's just 2.
Just 2 armor. Needs a buff, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they gave a buff to Transmute. Wouldn't be too surprised. Look at this Archmage, man. He's so powerful. Plus 27. Should easily be able to go with Avatar one-on-one. Okay, let's be serious, though. Foggy has to hold one more time. And then that's it.
Blink fan in the back hurts. We have a heal spray against it. But I think it's a little too much. The Avatar isn't even in this yet. We don't even have spirits yet. But now they're coming.
Oh, wow.
And it's a disaster. This is the 2-2.
Absolutely. The Warden is just completely out of control. The fan just prepares everything. And bears and mountain giants eat the army. And that creates more spirits. And that creates more damage. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Another triple kill. A low level 7. That is level 3 blink. And that's where it's the most fun.
Foggy would love to keep playing here.
Yep.
Foggy hopes that Blade is not GGing out.
Well,
After the tough best of 5 against Happy earlier, this is balm for the soul.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, and that's a quad kill at level 8. And GG. The Warden. The hope that remains alive for Night Elf.
Yeah, on Discord, there was a question if Foggy is a good Warden player, or there was an argument if Foggy is a good Warden player. Hells yeah. Absolutely. So, both Warden maps so far go to Foggy, Terranas, and Echo Isles. Northern Isles could be a Warden map as well. That is Blade's pick. We go for the second time today, full distance, by the way.
Yeah. Man, it's 9 o'clock already. Jesus Christ. Long day.
This could continue forever.
Well, I think we have a max of 6 maps left, so I'm not sure about forever.
I mean, from my perspective, you know,
okay.
I wouldn't complain
Yeah.
if this goes on forever.
Yeah, get another 17-hour cast in, like
go.
at Iron Couch.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I need like a 5-minute break for food and like maybe one smoke, but then it should be fine.
At Iron Couch, we're sponsored by Red Bull. Where's our Red Bull? God damn.
Yeah. I got like Monster, but then I can't sleep later. Product placement for 2 companies and neither of them sponsors us. We're so smart. Businessmen. Full-time casters, by the way. My favorite drink is tap water. Sponsored by Tap Water. We're waiting for Foggy, who again takes a little bit of time.
If Foggy takes this and gets to the final, this will be a crazy marathon for him, dude. 10 maps of intense gameplay and then going into a final against Happy.
Well, he's at least warmed up.
If he makes it.
If
he makes it. If the Warden is victorious again. I'm pretty sure he's going to play Warden this time.
You're pretty sure?
Pretty sure.
Want to bet to him, boy? Third company, now that we mentioned, without having a sponsorship. Smart.
Absolutely. I won 2 tour boys earlier already. I'm ready for the third one.
Okay. We have a lot of subs that we missed out on. Thank you, the Ravenous One, BR Becker, Alaska State Warcraft 3 team. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for the great entertainment, dudes. My pleasure. Yayut for the 32 month. Keep it up, lads. Thanks for all the work. Sadly, I missed a lot of your streams lately, but I'm always happy to catch up via VODs in the evening after a stressful day. It's relaxing. Wait a second. No Happy in the finals. Is this a parallel universe? Wait. Happy is in the finals. It was just close. Townsend and Esports Dahaha. Thank you very much. I think I got you all.
Thank you, thank you.
So Northern Isles. It's possible to expand, but after this disaster that was Echo, would you switch it up?
Most humans seem to agree that fast expansion is the best strat here. Not everyone necessarily plays it though. I think we saw Hawk, for example, go with a late tech, quick tier 3, quick level 3, excuse me, and pressure play. So, map 5. Man, this Sunday is delivering, dude. We had tons of games in Yule Cup. We have tons of games here in the Rising Star Finals.
I love the moment when it's 2-2 or the last game of the series and you hear the clock. It starts. It's a wonderful sound. So let's get it. Let's decide this. Who's facing Happy in the grand final for $1,100? Foggy or Blade? Blade again, one map away from his biggest accomplishment in his entire Warcraft career. And it's his loser's map.
Foggy going towards the Tuskar camp, not the green. Looking for big experience early. Pointing towards the Warden, perhaps? But then again, no matter what hero you choose, this is never a bad idea. Big mana potions are a thing on this map.
Yep.
Which we have seen do funny things in the past. Back when the fences around the lab weren't big enough and players kept on running into a camp which back then had purge creeps.
Yeah, that was fun. So, Warden it is. Will Foggy make it 3 out of 3? Or will Blade finally find a way to stop her? It was already a hard start on Echo, but Foggy made it work, and Blade didn't punish it quickly enough. On his side, it's of course an Archmage again.
So, what's the creep route here by Blade? Instant Expo, as I said, is what we normally see. That is pretty good because even if the Night Elf goes for this creep and then harasses, normally he's not really in time to do big damage. And if he does decide to harass early on at the Expo creep, he's only going to be level 1, so it's not that dangerous, whether it's Demon coming in, Keeper, or Warden. We saw earlier, on Terranos, AM Instant Expansion getting punished heavily by Foggy with his Warden play, but that was a different map. That was with Merc Camp involved, which we don't have here.
Yeah, in general, not that easy, except if you get a big mana potion. Warden just a big healing though, lots of resources going into this repair. But Foggy with the second Engine of War again. And, oh, I was about to say Hunter Soul, but no. Just a second Engine of War.
And if he goes Hunter Soul, then this is probably all in.
Oh, wait, did Blade see that he sends the peasants back? Is he fake fast expanding?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That is pretty awesome. Oh, I'm not sure if the Wisp saw the militia retreat. Foggy might think that it's an expansion.
Interesting. If Foggy just starts teching though, he's in an okay position against both cases, I think.
He
starts the tech now. That is certainly a bit behind the human. But not the end of the world. And he's not going all in hunts against this. Thank goodness. That would be a complete disaster.
Yeah, I saw the second Engine of War. I was checking the base like, oh no, he's not doing that, right? No, 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 no. Give us a late game, please.
Nice scout here with a Wand of Illusion, but nothing really that the real army for Blade can do. Too far away, so this is going to be the next camp for the Warden, and that is possibly even level 3 for her. I think it is, actually. Yeah, it must be.
Blade is doing a wonderful job in scouting with this footman. So worth it. Foggy's not falling for this. Oh, he's pushing this? Close to 3?
He's too late, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, he can, if he gets the troll, summons the water elemental right before hitting level 3. He needs to get this troll priest.
Wants to get it with the fan, but doesn't get it. Big last hit for Blade. And now the Asarge is in a very weird position, but he didn't get the dust. He passed by the shop, but didn't get the dust. Wisp coming in now for the detonate. This will be the level up.
Blade denying again, but too late, I guess. And now, for the first time in the series, we have Shadow Strike.
He can't get the AM. He has boots. We kind of saw that before against Happy.
Oh, wait.
Blink, can he get it? Oh, illusion block. Oh,
nope.
Nice play.
Doesn't work. Warden still has mana. Shadow Strike again. Blade is in trouble. The Ring of Regen, by the way, how good.
Oh, yeah. True. And he's walking it off. That was the Warden's entire mana pool.
No attempt of a block by Foggy.
3 blinks.
Yep.
150 mana.
Yep.
The Sonic play?
Mozarani, thank you for the 20 euro donation. Thanks for all you've done to keep Warcraft 3 alive in the West. Cheers! Cheers to you. So we do have tier 2 rifle casters, and I think that's way better than his approach on Echo. He learned so quickly. Look at them growing up. They grow up so fast.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. In a game like this, the Warden's going to be much tougher to get to those crazy high levels. Foggy takes to tier 3 instantly, without lures, but they should be coming up next. Yep.
So, okay, he couldn't prevent level 3. He did his best, but he can't let it escalate to level 4. He has to do something before.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, the Warden has to go for Tomb of Retraining at some point, right? Or will he go Shadow Strike all the way?
He might go Shadow Strike plus fan build. We see that sometimes from the Koreans. And he was mostly fan in the late game. Foggy's getting a lot from the middle here. Rune Bracers, that's really nice against
Yes.
Kind of survivability overkill on her, I guess, but better safe than sorry.
Warden is the carry, so making sure that she survives in lack, like, he lacks alternatives, right? So why not keep it? Doesn't need the gold at the moment.
Still no dust.
Gets the kill anyway.
Yeah, but only one. One archer dying, that's fine. Oh, okay. It's gonna be a second one. But the Warden almost level 4 already. If Blade pushes in, she's definitely gonna get level 4. Yes.
Priests now to heal. Mana looking good. Where are the rifles though? Long range only now. Stalls more time but keeps the Warden
Player's
in the
forces
base.
are under attack.
It's not.
And now this is a difficult decision for Blade. Does he keep on pushing into a bad position, trying to force the Warden to fight before her levels
is
are
under
too
siege.
crazy? Does he fall back to level up the MK? Hard to know what the best move here is.
Yeah. I think if you can force a fight against level 3 and only Dryads without bears, do it. But don't overcommit too hard.
Focus on the MK. Could transfer the health pot. More Stormbolts available. Could be easy archer kills.
I mean, if he trades, it's always mana, it's always more moon juice. So whenever the next fight is, Warden will be limited, or it forces a moonstone or something. It forces something. But Master Training is about to begin.
The Priest sustain here is keeping Blade in this push. Warden level 4, but what she needs is 5. Level 5 and more kills, and then level 6. And now the Ancient of War is gone, and that exposes the shop.
Yeah, you need the shop. No staff, no orb, no anti-magic, especially anti-magic. Could be real good.
Slow coming in now, it's getting dispelled. MK still so much mana to use.
Maybe he's
Go for
waiting
the
for the bears. Master Training is done though.
But he's almost all dead. Bear saved with the staff. But even after the footies died, the Warden not very close to 5 just yet.
But it's super important experience for this Archmage. Level 2 Brilliance Aura. He's towering. Okay, he doesn't want to retreat. He just wants to end it right here.
Going for the Priest. I think that's smart. Take out the sustain and then take it from there. 3 bears now. Wisps coming in for the detonate as well. Good connection.
Oh, perfect.
Draining a lot of mana in the back.
Heal potion used on the Mountain King. That is pretty much no mana anymore. For quite some time. Warden still not close to 5. Reinforcements coming from Blade. Breaking upkeep. Tower has to take care of that now. Anti-magic was used. The shop. It's not built anymore. Oh, but the bears are falling. The Warden as well. Foggy is shaking.
No more healing for Foggy. Everything's about to die. The Warden, if she gets bashed, what's he doing? The Warden!
There's an
Oh, the
arc.
arc. Oh, I didn't see the arc.
But there's
sorry.
a... I knew it. But there's a bash again, and the bears. What's happening now. 30.
And once the shop is up, this is gonna be even more sustained for Blade.
And once the shop is down, what to do? There's a mana potion. Okay, level 4 Archmage. The Clarity got not cancelled. Still running. But Foggy, no anti-magic. He at least got the orb. 4 bears. One of them about to die. Blade. He's choking him out.
Bears are moving forward, but they're slow. They're easy to control with the claps coming in, and the Stormbolts, excuse me, and the bashes. That's another one dying.
Foggy was so dominant in the Hero's Hearth yesterday. Cash wasn't able to take a map in 2 best of 5s. And here comes Blade. Oh, the staff though. Not too good. He's hoping for a bash. Here she goes. The ward is down finally. No Ankh anymore. Foggy taps out. GG. Blade in the grand final. In the end, it was too much. Foggy again with a 2 and 3 series. But the greatest accomplishment of Blade's career right here in the Ryzing Star Cup finals. And I guess that's the silver medal for Moldova. I did not expect this to be the final push. I thought he's just distracting. I thought he's like getting whatever he can, then retreat, get more upgrades, but he's hey, this is looking good. This is still looking good. I can finish this. And then he did with the tower support. Great decision making, great execution. The Warden not getting 3 wins in a row.
Blade, what a performance. 3-0ing Cash, 3-2ing X-Lord, 3-0ing Foggy, or 3-2ing Foggy, excuse me. But now, he's going up against the final boss. He's going up against Happy, the Emperor, who's, as always, waiting in the final.
Yeah. He was stumbling before. Last time we had a big grand final with European players, that was W League Europe. And there on the final day, Happy was 3-2, 3-2. That was the closest we've ever seen him to losing a best of 5. Now we had Foggy with the 2-3 and Blade. He was, for a long time, the only one who defeated him. And he did it again in a Ryzing Star Cup. Oh no, that was Cash actually. But he won that one where Happy was eliminated. Can he do it now? In a best of 1, it worked. But a best of 5 is a different caliber. Blade versus Happy. The rematch from the winner bracket semi-final for the #1 gold medal in the Ryzing Star Cup. See you in a bit.